I'm so happy. Girl, I was so pissed because, hey roomies, I'm Jasmine Emerald, and today I'm really excited because my fiance surprised me with Popeyes. As you guys know, I rarely eat fast food like that, but yeah, he got me some Popeyes, so I'm really happy. I haven't had Popeyes in I think the last time I had Popeyes was like February or March. And this is different. So he got me the chicken sandwich, but he got it with cheese. I think it's Swiss and bacon. But I'm slightly bitter because it doesn't seem to have, let me see if it doesn't seem to have any pickles. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat it regardless. I could just get some pickles out the fridge. But anyways, let me say my blessing and then I will get to eating. And I do have some topics to discuss, but I'm gonna dig in first. God is great, God is good. Let's thank for our food, birds, y'all are faith and cure for the Uber name Jesus Amen. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. It's so good. I'm so happy. Y'all want a bite? Get you some. It's delish. It's so good. But how are y'all doing? Let me chew for real before I choke. Alright, so the first topic is how do you deal with loneliness when it hits? And y'all can leave y'all response to the questions down below if you like, because I don't know, it might help somebody if they watch it, if this gets some views anyway. So for me, when loneliness hits over the years, what always helps me is like getting some hobbies, doing something that, you know, distracts me, because you need distractions when you feel lonely, but not like unhealthy distractions, right? So I'll usually watch a show, start a new show on Netflix or Hulu or Crunchyroll, was actually thinking about making a couple videos on my recommendations for Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, and some other streaming apps. But those are the main ones that I use. Oh, I mean, I watch YouTube. I've actually been finding some good shows and movies on YouTube for free, actually. So let me know in the comments down below if y'all will be interested in that. But yeah, I normally will find distractions, watch shows, movies. Amazon Prime also has good shows and movies. I'll also work on YouTube stuff. Creating content just makes me feel, I don't know, it's fun. Like, doing mukbangs is fun to me, especially when I have little chit chat videos within them, because if you guys are new here, a lot of my mukbangs, I do have topics that I talk about, so it'll be like at least 3+ topics in every video. But then I've recently started doing no talking mukbangs, so I have those too. And then I create other content like story time, dating advice content, random rig reviews, random reviews about whatever, and life stuff or whatever. And it's a lot of fun to do that kind of content. I also have another YouTube channel, which I haven't updated it in like 2 months, but I don't know, it's just fun and enjoyable to create. So you could do that. I also like playing one-person board games and stuff, because those are our thing. Maybe I'll make a little video or something about that if you guys would be interested in that, because there are singular games you can play. Excuse my fiance, he playing video games. You could do art, you could read, listen to music, teach yourself something new. You just need a distraction. You can also attempt to like make friends and stuff, but sometimes that's hard. Actually, that is hard. But I'm not gonna lie, the older I get, I am getting a little bit better at making new friends. So maybe I'll make a video about that. Or at least making new acquaintances anyway. I'm not gonna hold y'all. The cheese and the bacon is really making this, but I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty salty. It's so good though. I also heard that Popeyes came out with a garlic parmesan chicken wing. I'm kind of curious to try it if it's in my area anyway. I swear, this is so good. I remember I tried to order from Popeyes in I think May. I think it was through Uber Eats. Girl, I was so pissed because they put in the order right. Now keep in mind, this was when the strawberry I think that's what it was. The strawberry biscuits came out. And I put the order in at like 6, yeah? Tell me why it switched through like 4 different people. Like, first it was a car that showed up, got to the place. They were waiting for like 20 minutes. Then it was like back up for somebody else to come pick it up. Somebody else came and picked it up. It was up for like, they were there for like 30 minutes. Like, I could actually see their car at Popeyes. And then they left. Then a person on a bike showed up. And I was so concerned, bro. I was so nervous because I'm like, Uber Eats or DoorDash got people biking with food. Because I had a drink. That person got there. It was there for like 5 minutes and left. Then this last car showed up. And they left after like 30 minutes. And then they gonna contact me at like 9:30 and they were like, yeah, so we had to cancel your order, but here is a $10 gift card since we had to cancel your order. I'm like, are you dead ass? And I was waiting from 6 to freaking 9:30 for my meal for dinner. And then you gonna cancel it and give me a $10 gift card. And I'm just like, so I ended up just eating ramen. I was so mad, and that was like my last time trying to get Popeyes, because I was like, this means I'm not supposed to have any. But it was my fault probably because I ordered on a Saturday night, so and my fiance told me he tried to get the biscuits again because I guess they're still there. But they didn't put them in the bag and they didn't add it to the receipt. So I'm like, maybe it's just our location. Ooh. The spice kicked in. Alright, so the next topic is my boyfriend impregnated someone before we were exclusive. Crazy. I engaged in a long-distance relationship last December. We became exclusive this past June. After a visit together in June, I assume they mean intercourse. I got a throat infection in which I and doctors thought could be an STD, and I asked my partner if he had been with anyone else since January, my last STD test. He said no. Fast forward to August, I saw him again. This time again, I got another throat infection, got treated. I encouraged him to get tested for the Mycoplasma hominis that I had tested positive for. Tonight he told me that he lied to me about not being with anyone else since January. Girl. He hooked up with a friend in April, and when he called to tell her that she might want to get tested, she told him that she was pregnant. That's crazy to me. Absolutely insane. He already has a 14-year-old daughter and didn't want more kids, nor does he want a relationship with her. However, my future with him didn't see another child in the picture. I was seen traveling and a life together with him. I mean, game over, right? It's given, these are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, man, she gonna stop. Said she got what on her way. I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, bro, put that on everything. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I would be trying to talk to somebody and pretty much, not to say that he cheated, but in my eyes, I don't know. When I was younger, I used to get upset, but I wouldn't say anything about when I would be dating someone and they wouldn't be exclusive, because other people weren't on the same energy that I was on. I was always an exclusive dater in general. Like, if I started talking to somebody new, I was only talking to them because, I don't know, I'm under the impression, and I've always felt like just because I tried it one time, I feel like when you split up your attention between multiple people, it's very hard to be interested in someone, in my personal opinion, or at least for me it is. It's like, I can't fully like you or be interested in you because I'm trying to talk to somebody else. And then it's just confusing the two people, like confusing interests is very difficult for me. So I just feel like it's easier and it's better to focus on one person. But a lot of people, like a lot of guys that I dated, they were not in that same energy, and they would talk to multiple women. Then when we got in a relationship, they would be faithful for a minute, and some would cheat, unfortunately. But you know, I just feel like it's real crazy to not be honest about it. It's like he could have just been like, yeah, you know, I was intimate with someone, you know, just wanted to let you know when she asked about it. But to just flat out lie and then only come clean because you got a girl pregnant, and then the fact that he has kids, it's like, girl, that man, I don't know, it's like you didn't use protection. And I know that's like a foreign topic. Like, so many people, bro, hold up, before I finish eating this, I think it's so wild that people be having trust issues, yet they'll be laying up in a sack. Make that make sense. Like, so you tell me you got trust issues, yet you still gon' have sex? It doesn't add up to me. It does not add up, because how do you trust somebody with your body, but you say you have trust issues? Like, you could get anything, any type of disease or something, and the fact that they be, you know, just doing it without the protection, that's another thing. It's like, so you have trust issues, yet you doing that, no protection. Insane to me. I don't know, people are crazy. Not to judge anybody out there, but I am judging. But it's just really insane to me that people are on this energy when it's not really clicking or adding up. And at least don't play with your life, you know what I mean? But the fact that he was doing this with this girl, this woman, you know, and the thing that gets me is, I feel like people don't really understand. It's like, if somebody flat out asks you, are you being intimate with somebody else, you should be honest, because you putting not just yourself at risk, but the person you're talking to at risk, you know what I mean? But to flat out lie about it, it's like absolute deal breaker, you know? But what would y'all do in a situation like that if you found out that the person you were talking to lied about being intimate and then they came up pregnant? Or the person that you were talking to, they found out that they was going to have a baby by someone, they told you about it, but they still wanted to date you, even though a baby going to be born in a couple of months. Like, how would you feel about that? Couldn't be me. This chicken thick. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I really wish they had the pickles on here. So someone said, I know why I don't have female friends. I know why I don't have friends in the same gender now after not knowing why. It's because I have the worst imaginable vibe ever. Apparently, women choose friends based on the vibes or looks. So, I think it was my last mukbang I actually mentioned a topic where this girl said that she got friends based on if she looked better than them. It was pretty trashy. But I don't know. I feel like to some degree this is true, but not probably in the way that they think. Like, I just feel like if you're cool as far as like you aren't doing too much or you aren't being uncomfortable, I feel like people will vibe with you. But they say, and it's true with looks because I've observed in girl cliques, everyone looks the same. I never fit in with most of them. It doesn't say how old this person is because I'm kind of curious. I never initiate the conversation with other women, and they don't either because of my closed off body language that I purposely do in my resting bitch face. So you purposely are closed off? You don't want friends? I don't know. It's crazy to me because I'm like, it's one thing if that's like your natural body language, but you're saying purposely, like you don't want to be cool with them. And it's okay if they're not your cup of tea. You just, whatever your interests are, you just figure out where people hang out that like those things. You know what I mean? I don't mean to be this way, but I just can't fake up a smile and match their energetic energy. I mean, that's fine. Like, for example, I even talk about me. My energy is very blah a lot of times. I feel like I'm very energetic when I'm in intimate situations. So, like, if it's just a couple people, like my siblings or my mom, my aunt, my cousin, my some of my friends. But it's like it took me a long time to get to that point where I was very open because before, and I don't know if it's the same for this person, but I used to be a very closed in individual and I had kind of low self-esteem when I was younger. But the older I got, the more I stopped caring about what other people think. So, and I started like growing into myself and becoming more comfortable with myself. So now I just, what you see is what you get pretty much. And if I was around somebody, like, even with me making new friends, it took me a while to open up to them. So, for example, I would, like, before becoming friends with people, I would have to see them at least, like, 7+ times just to gauge, if I could be cool with them in certain ways. And then I would open up a little bit, just a little bit every single time. But I wouldn't do too much because I'm still a very private person, but I feel like it's also good to have people around that are interested in similar things. So, for example, some of my friends are interested in anime or like certain shows, and then we'll talk about them. Or We'll talk about different things that we're going through in life because it's relatable. Or we'll talk about stuff on social media and stuff like that. But, you know, it's kind of a build-up thing. You just don't automatically... Like, some people are because they're extroverted. But I know as an introvert, it takes a while for me to be that comfortable to open up to people. And also just the factor that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really trust people. I don't really trust people, and I also have, like, social anxiety. I know y'all probably like, you still got this piece? I'm like, yeah, I'm just savoring it. They say I have a shy, frail voice. It doesn't sound firm like other women's voices. What you find funny might not be funny for me. I like dark humor and not the typical dark humor. Very, very dark, and I know are not funny for most people. It's not easy to crack me up. I mean, okay. I just feel like you have to find, well, do things where you think you would enjoy yourself. Like, if you have a hobby, if you like going to certain events, go to those things, and then you never know. It's so crazy because, for example, you could go to a festival or something, and you could be talking to someone about a product they're selling, right? And some people will be really cool where they're like, yeah, let's follow each other on social media. Or some people overhear y'all talking about something, like you and the person who's selling stuff, and somebody else will walk up like, yeah, I like that too. Like, you just, I don't know. It's like if you aren't talking to people or sharing your interests at all, whether that's in person, doing something you enjoy, or on social media, it's going to be very difficult for you to make friends. I'm not going to lie to you. And I know this from personal experience, but the older I got, the more I realized, do things that you enjoy outside the house or like on social media, share about those things, you know, subscribe, follow the people who do those things, participate in those things, and interact with them online. Because I'm not going to hold you, I've made a couple of online friends, some of which I actually hung out with in real life a few times. And then, you know, also just in person, you just never know who you'll meet in person. But if you're closed off and not even trying or positioning yourself in a place where you could potentially meet new people, it's going to be very difficult. And that's something where you kind of have to get out of your comfort zone. And you don't have to always expect to meet somebody, but if you're just doing something you enjoy, it's not necessarily a chore because you enjoy it. You know what I mean? But they said when opportunities with other women arise in public space, I back out by not really trying to converse with them. I just don't really know what to say in the moment. I'm very awkward, even knowing this problem just can't suddenly change and be like them. It just doesn't work that way. Again, I feel like it's just so much easier if you are going to something or at an event that you like something. For example, if you like anime or comics, go to different conventions locally in your area. You can even go to a comic book store, bro. Literally, if you consistently go to a place, sometimes people even ask you and want to talk to you about things. Like, if you become a regular, people will be like, oh, you know, I've seen you a few times. Like, do you like this, this, and that? And they'll want to get to know you and stuff like that. You know, it's like, if you like pottery, take a pottery class. Check out some arts, crafts, like festivals in your local area. Look up your city and state and art events near you or something like that. Like, it's ways where you can meet people that are interested in your interests and could potentially build bonds off that. That's literally the only thing I would say to make it easier for you to communicate and talk with people. Because naturally, if other people are interested in those things, they'll spark conversations on their own too, you know? Someone said, I got stood up for a first date debating if I should give him a second chance. Y'all probably already know my answer. No. So the person who wrote this is a 23-year-old female and the guy is a 27-year-old male. They said, I've been chatting with a guy from Tinder for the past 1.5 weeks or so, and we were really hitting it off over text. I don't know why I didn't say 1.5, but anyway. I was very excited to meet this person as I could really see there being a potential with the amount of similarities we had and the fun banter we were exchanging. Cute. We were supposed to meet up 2 days ago for our first date and had established a time and place to meet. When I texted him my estimated time of arrival, there was no response, but I figured that I should go to the place we agreed to meet at. Once I get there, a half hour goes by and I still didn't hear anything from him. So I texted I've been waiting for him for a half hour, so I'm going home now. 20 minutes later, I received a text from him saying, I'm sorry, I got drunk with friends and ended up passing out. Not to be judgy, but I'm gonna be. I think it's interesting that people, for me, I personally would take that as a complete red flag, because it's like, you got drunk with friends and ended up passing out. How do you just be getting that drunk where you pass out? You know what I mean? And also, they didn't say what time that they were supposed to hang out with them. So I'm assuming that this was early drinking. At 27 years old, especially when you know you have plans, like, it's one thing if it's like a late Friday night or a Saturday night or something and you were hanging out, you got drunk or something like that. But before a date you were doing that when you know you had plans, it's giving inconsiderate. Yesterday he reached out to me again and apologized, asking if he could make it up to me another day. I told him that I was feeling reluctant to do so because he wasted my time and that this was a turnoff. And was. However, I do appreciate his honesty and willing to reschedule, and I really do feel like we could hit it off in real life. Dating is hard out here, and I'm not sure if I should let this person slip away because of one stupid mistake. Should I give him a second chance? I don't know. To me, it's giving bad time management. It's giving carelessness, inconsiderate. I don't know. It's like at 27 years old, you should know your tolerance. You should know your limits. It's giving no self-control. Bad choices. I don't know. It's just a lot that I can perceive from somebody getting drunk, passing out when they knew they had a date at a certain time. You know what I mean? I feel like if he was your age, like 23, it's like, oh, you're living your college life, hanging out, getting drunk and stuff. But at 27, I know y'all probably like, girl, what? But I don't know. It's just, when I think about my mindset when I was 27, I was more so trying to get myself together, be more responsible. I know not everyone's on the same energy, but I just feel like if you have plans and you have these plans and you don't follow through with them, it's giving you don't really care that much. And I feel like that's selfish. And I feel like that would be the beginning of more selfishness. And I know some people might be like, well, the friends, and it's like, you're your own person. You can control what you do, you know what I mean? And if you can't, it's not like your friends just held you up against a wall, tied you up, and poured a bottle down your throat. And if they did, they're not good friends, which is also bad judgment of friendships. But yeah, what would y'all do in this situation? Would you give the person another chance if they flaked on you because they got drunk and passed out with their friends? Because I personally would not be dealing with that. I personally would cut the cameras on that one. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late and I can't wait for you to be gone. Have y'all seen JoJo lately? She looked good. And she's still singing. Still sounding good. I feel like she slept on, to be honest. Also, I have one more topic. It's an unpopular opinion that I wanted to react to. And let me know, because I kind of want to do like an unpopular opinion series where I react to the ones that I find online, or like yours if you sent them in. But I'm not sure if people would actually watch them. So, yeah. But this unpopular opinion says, it's creepy when grown-ass adults have an obsession with Disney. I'm not going to say I'm obsessed with Disney, but I did grow up on Disney. I was raised on Disney. I had every Disney VHS tape. Some of them I still do have. And I feel like it's no problem. Like, I go see Disney movies in the movie theater. My fiance take me to go see them. I don't care. I'm going to be in there without no kids. I do not care. Because I like it. But it says it's creepy because when they spend thousands of dollars to go to Disneyland or Disney World and don't have any kids, I truly don't understand the hype. It's a scam and a waste of money, especially Disney cruises. I see grown-ass adults posting how they'll save up money for a year just to be able to afford a trip to Disney. Now, I grew up watching Disney and enjoying some of the movies, but not to the extreme. Can't you just let people be happy? Now, I can understand if you were like, you think it's creepy because they're there lurking after children or something, and they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. You know, because then that's like, okay, predator. You know, and I completely understand that, like, something wrong with them, they need help, lock them up. But to be like, it's creepy because they like something like that, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm a childish person, so I like what I like. I like watching cartoons. I don't care. I'm gonna watch Arthur. In my old age, actually, I'm not really old, but I'm gonna watch Arthur. I don't care. I watch it by myself. Sometimes I play in the background for like noise while I'm working. Excuse me, like, I really don't care. I watch Pepper Ann. I watch Proud Family. I watch Recess. Recess is so good. Even as an adult, like, watching Recess hits. Watching Pepper Ann hits. Sometimes I watch the Rugrats. I really don't care. And I'll be watching it by myself with my dog. And I don't know. That's just me, though. I watch anime. Some people think that's childish, but a lot of the anime shows I watch have adult themes. So it's a lot of, like, gore and horror and action and people fighting and stuff. Some of them are like drama filled where it's sad, leaves you crying in your feelings. I just feel like people should like what they want to like. And when it comes to going to Disney, they have things specifically for adults too. And also, I feel like a lot of people, like, for example, the cruises, it's a lot of things adults can do there. Now, another thing I feel like that a lot of people don't understand either is that a lot of people, you know, we just be being in touch with our inner child as an adult. And especially if our parents didn't have the money to go or didn't really think about going to Disney World and we can as an adult, it just hits different because it's like a dream you've always had to go there and to experience it. Now, I personally, I don't really want to go to Disney World or Disneyland. I want to go to Universal Studios, I think it is, because I want to go to the Harry Potter world, Hogwarts Diagon Alley. I want to go, I wonder if they have a Shrek area. I don't know. I would just want to go to Universal Studios because I know that they have other stuff there. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's nothing wrong if you're interested. Also, I cosplay Disney characters. I don't care. I actually have a couple Disney cosplays coming up. And hopefully y'all like them because they're series. It's gonna be like multiple videos for one character. So hopefully y'all enjoy it when I post it. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people can be very judgmental. Because I'm not gonna lie, I do not understand people watching sports. I really don't, but people do it. And I know it's like a competition. People watch it, but to me, you know, the only sport that I actually enjoy watching is like figure skating or gymnastics. But anything else, I don't really care about. Like, it's a lot of stuff I don't understand that people are into, but I wouldn't say it's anything wrong with them enjoying it or liking it. I only think it's a problem if they use it to, like, manipulate or be a predator, or, you know, to abuse something. You know what I mean? But that's just my personal opinion. What do y'all think? Do y'all still watch cartoons or anime as adults? Do y'all think it's weird when people go to, I guess, places that they think is childish, like Disney World or Disneyland as an adult, if children are not involved? Would you do that? Have you did that? Let me know in the comments down below. Because me personally, I'm going to be a child at heart for the rest of my life. No lie. I don't see myself ever going out of that. I'm going to be 80, 90 years old, still watching cartoons, Batman, animated series, Static Shock. I don't care. I'm going to still be watching it because I enjoy it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys have any other topics you want me to cover. Check out my other mukbangs, which a playlist will be on the screen, as well as another video you guys can check out. But stay blessed, stay positive, and I'll be seeing y'all again soon.